Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kaylee and I used to share lots of foodie content, I share lots of meal plans, but these days I've just been sharing whatever I felt like sharing. And on my Insta stories a couple of weeks ago, I shared something that I made for my children's hand luggage when we go on holiday later this year, and loads of people sent me messages about it, asking more about it, and asked me to do like a full kids carry-on hand luggage video. So today I'm going to show you what I'm putting in my kids' hand luggage. Carry-on? I don't know, what do we call it? I would call it hand luggage, but I've seen lots of videos on here where it's called carry-on luggage. I feel like it's the same thing, but yeah, I'm not taking too much. I'm going to have a bag each for the children, and it's only going to be a small bag, and it's purely going to be things to keep them entertained. So I have got this bag for Harry. We actually bought these when we went on holiday a few years ago to Cos. I think it was about 3 years ago now. So this is Harry's. It's quite small, as you can see, and this is Megan's. So they are Cath kids and I love them. They're a little bit battered, but they're really good quality. They're very sturdy. I'm not buying new bags for this, and I don't think they're too heavy. So my idea is that the kids can carry these themselves. There's a couple of bits that I'm going to put in my hand luggage for them as well, but this is the stuff that they can carry to keep them entertained. So I'm just going to show you one bag at a time, let you know what I've put in there, and then yeah, that's about it really. That's pretty much all I've got to tell you today. So we are going to Turkey. So it's going to be, it's like a 4 or 5 hour flight, something like that. It's kind of a mid haul. I have no idea. I don't travel very often, as you can probably tell. But for my kids, I feel like that's quite a long time, and they are going to need entertaining. My son doesn't like sitting still. He is always on the go, even when he's asleep. He's like moving in his sleep and talking in his sleep. So we need to entertain him. Now I will say, before I show you these bags, we are going to be taking a Nintendo Switch and a Samsung tablet thing with a load of games and maybe a film or two on it as well. But they're going to go in my hand luggage because I don't want them to be constantly on a screen. Obviously we're going to use it as much as we need to, and I don't think there is any shame in that, and we will definitely be taking them. But I don't want it to be the only thing they go for. So I'm hoping, because they've got their own little bags, they will find these exciting and they might veer away from the screen a little bit. But I feel like Harry's probably going to spend more time on the Switch, and Megan will probably spend more time on the iPad when we do, not iPad, the Samsung tablet when we do use those. We love the Samsung tablet because it's got a kids mode. And when it's in kids mode, they can't get on anything other than the pre-approved kids games that we've allowed them on. So I do really like that, and highly rate that tablet, but that's not the point of this video. Okay, Harry's bag, let's go. I've not got anything in the front pocket yet. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, I don't know. But here's what's inside. So everything fits quite well in there, and I feel like it's an alright weight for him to carry himself through the airport, and there's not loads, but there's enough. So the first thing is snacks. We're not eating on the plane, we haven't ordered meals or anything. I might make sandwiches for whilst we're travelling, I don't know. We might get food at the airport, I just don't know, we'll decide nearer the time. But for on the plane, he's got some hula hoops, I've got some Belvita breakfast biscuits. These are the you know, the chocolate flapjacky ones. I've got some Animal Safari biscuits. These are from Aldi, and they've got a little Cocoa Pops cereal bar as well. Both kids have got the same snacks wise. I've also got some of these Pez dispensers. They got these for Christmas and they're obsessed. It's like, we don't get the refills very often, but it's a really special treat when we do. So Harry has a Mario one, and I've just put one packet of sweets in, but I'm going to take a refill for like on the way back as well. And then Megan's got one in hers as well. It's a different character, but I feel like it's a treat. Obviously we're going on holiday, so I want them to have fun. I want it to be a bit special. These snacks probably aren't as healthy as I would usually give them, but I'm not faffing about with like fruit and stuff like that through an airport, so treats all the way this time. Okay, the next thing that I have got for Harry, I actually got this from a charity shop and he loves it. So it's Why is Snot Green and Other Extremely Important Questions and Answers from the Science Museum. Harry loves information books. He loves finding out facts. The more disgusting, the better. And we've read a few little bits of this, but we haven't read much at all. And he honestly could just sit for ages and listen to me telling him facts about the world around him and why things are gross. So I thought that would be nice. And like I say, I got this from a charity shop. I think it was £1. In fact, I think it was in a charity shop haul video that I did. But that's coming with us. Love that. And then I've also got... I've got a notebook. This one is from The Works, and Harry loves to write and draw. He makes his own comic books. He's very crafty and creative, so I just thought he can do whatever he wants. My kids aren't really colouring book kind of kids. They don't want a picture to stay within the lines of. They want to make their own pictures. So I've got this and a little pen, which I have slid in the spiral bound edge bit. Why can't I talk today? You know what I mean. I've got this, and then I have also put in just a little pouch of colouring crayons. Now, I got these in Sainsbury's the other day, and I think they were on offer for £3.50. This is half the pack, and the other half the pack is in Megan's bag. But they're these twistables. So basically, instead of needing a pencil sharpener, you just twist them, and I thought that would be handy because I'm not going to keep track of a pencil sharpener. I don't want the mess, I don't want the fuss, so I thought these were good. And then obviously if they need different colours, they can just swap with each other. So this is Harry's pack, and then this was the thing that I shared on Instagram that everyone asked about, and it is a little Lego tin. So I kind of made this myself. I basically bought the bits and stuck them together, but I got this pencil case. So it is a pencil case. And I ordered that off eBay. I thought it was really cool. If I can find the link again, I will link it below. But then what I did, I hope this doesn't fall out of real, but I guess it's a good test for when we need to use it on the plane. I stuck on the inside lid, I just cut down a big Lego base piece to size, and then I used Bostik to stick that to the top. It's really secure. And then I've just put, I don't want it to all fall out, but I've just put a load of little Lego pieces in there too. There is a couple of little Lego figures, and then we'll see what you can make. I find Lego is just the best open-ended activity because even with only a few bricks, it's amazing what a bit of imagination and a couple of bricks can make. So we're going to take that. I thought it was just nice to keep it all contained, nice and neat. We can take this out with us as well. If we're like by the pool and you need something to fiddle with, we can take this. And I just really like it. I'm going to use these to throw in my handbag after we're done with our holiday as well, because I'm quite proud of myself for that one. So there we go. We've also got, this is just a travel game of Snakes and Ladders. I think it was only a couple of pounds off Amazon. Obviously it opens up and then all your counters and stuff are in there, and it's magnetic. So if it's a bit bumpy or like there's turbulence or whatever on the plane, the bits shouldn't go missing, apart from maybe the dice. But the other bits are magnetic and will stick to the game. Harry loves playing games like Snakes and Ladders, especially when he wins. So yeah, I thought that one would be nice. And then, right, I've stuck in just a couple of Marvel figures. I don't know if I'm going to leave these in. He does play with them. I've just dropped one. He does play with them sometimes. These are the Imaginext things. Are they Marvel? Are these Marvel superheroes? I don't know much about superheroes. But I've just put those in case he wants to play, or maybe if we're on the beach he can use them to play with. Who knows? But they're in there for now. We'll see. Two more things in Harry's. He's got this Tangram puzzle book. Again, it's magnetic. So basically there's these simple shapes, really, really simple. I think Megan will really like this too. And then in here, there's pictures that he has to create using the shapes that he's got. And I just thought this was really quite good for problem solving and stuff like that. And then he can make up, knowing Harry, he's not going to follow the pictures. He's going to make his own pictures. But Megan will enjoy following the instructions to do that. Again, this was from Amazon. And the last thing, and I know it seems silly and it seems a little bit like, why have you bothered to do that? But this is more to remind me of things that we can play together. So I've just taken some bits of paper, drawn or written on the games that we can play, and I've laminated them so we can use a whiteboard pen to play the game on these cards. And it's just so that if they're getting bored and they want something to do, I can be like, right, let's just pick a game out of the cards that we've got. So I've just put hangman for one of them, and then I've just drawn the hangman in the top so they remember what they're, like how many bits they need to do to complete it. 20 questions, so basically you have 20 questions, you can only answer yes or no, and you have to figure out who the other person is thinking of. We usually do it with Disney characters because then we all know that we'll all know them. Dots and boxes. So basically you have square, like dots on a square grid. Can you see that it's dotted paper? So you have dots in like a square grid pattern. You take it in turns to draw a line to connect two dots, and you basically want to be able to close the box. So you don't want to be the one to draw the third line on a box because then someone else can close it and they'll get the point. And Harry actually really likes this, and it's a really good one for, you know, like strategy and stuff. I'm pretty sure all of you will have played this in high school like I did, you know, in the back of your planner when you were meant to be learning, but there we go. And the last one is just noughts and crosses. So like I say, we could just draw these out in a book. The dotted paper is perfect for dots and boxes, but I just for peace of mind and me not having to think, because I do suffer with anxiety and I do feel like I'm probably going to be quite anxious on a plane with two kids going to somewhere I've never been before. And it's the first time we've been on holiday as the four of us. We went a couple of years ago to Cos, but we went with my parents as well, so there was just that extra layer of like feeling secure and safe because my mum and dad were there. But I just think the less thinking I have to do about entertaining the kids, the better. So that is it. That's everything for in Harry's bag. I'm just going to move that to one side and I'll repack it after. Oh wait, no, I have got one more thing, but it's not going in his bag, it's going in my bag. I also have these wipe clean activity books, but they don't fit in their bags, so they're going in my hand luggage. And these were £2.99. I think they were from Aldi. And there's just a load of different activities and things. And there is a whiteboard pen, which is going to be handy for the whiteboard card things that I've made too. So there you go, that's Harry's. And now on to Megan's. I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can, but we're already up to 13 minutes. I'll edit it down, I'm sure. So Megan's has got like a ballerina print on it. I love this bag so much. Let's see what's inside, as if I don't know. Okay, so again, Megan has some hula hoops. She has a Cocoa Pops bar, some animal biscuits. She has got the Belvita breakfast bar thing, and she has got a Sky from Paw Patrol, what do we call these? Pez dispenser, and some Pez sweets in there as well, which I can't find them at the bottom, I'll find them later. She has got some pencil crayons, it's the other half of that pack that I mentioned earlier. And she has got, this is Megan's notebook. Again, it was from the works, and she loves like flowers and bees and anything to do with nature. So she has got this notebook to write in, and again, just a little pen slid in the top. They're both very similar. Didn't want either child to be like upset that one had something more exciting than them, so I tried to keep it similar. This is Megan's Lego box that I've done, and again I've just stuck the base to the lid so that when you lay it flat she can build on top of here. Again, she has got a couple of little Lego figures and just some random bits. There's also like a little bunny and things that I know she will like to build with, so she's got that. So Harry has got Snakes and Ladders, Megan has got this game, and obviously we're gonna swap, so I didn't want them to have identical because it seems silly to have double of things. Harry will play Snakes and Ladders with his dad maybe, or maybe we'll all play it together, and then we'll swap and we can play different games. But this is one of Megan's favourite games, and it's called Shut the Box. I got this off Amazon. We actually have a bigger version of this, and it's from Jake's London. And I absolutely love that, but it's too big to take with us. So basically, the aim of the game is to roll the dice and so I've rolled a 6, you can put the number 6 down. But once you run out of the numbers, so say I rolled a 6 again, I'd then have to find another way to make 6 to be able to put some numbers down. So I could put like 3, 2, 1. And the idea is to be able to shut the box. And once you roll and you can't shut anymore, then you add up how many you've got left up and that's your final score. Megan loves it. It's a lot simpler than I've just described it, I think. But I just really liked this little travel one. I think it was like £5 off Amazon. And I thought that was really good. So that is Megan's game. I've also got this little sticker fairy album thing. So she's already done some of this. I didn't buy this especially for a holiday, but she's forgotten she has it. She's only done a couple of the pages. So basically there's these fairies, and then you get the stickers and you have to put the outfit on the fairy and decorate the page. She's got a few of these and I really, really love them. This is the smallest one she has, so I thought I'd pop it in with her hand luggage. I'm running out of room. The next thing I've got for Megan is these story cards. These used to belong to Megan's childminder when she was younger, but when her childminder stopped childminding, she let each of the kids pick one of their favourite toys that they'd played with whilst they were with her as like a little memory of their time that they spent with her, and it was just so sweet. And she gave Megan these story cards. So basically there's a variety of different characters, settings, there's problems, there's solutions, there's actions, and basically you sort them. The different colours are different, like different types of cards, character setting, things like that. And you take it in turns to pick a card and you add to the story. So she might start it off with, once upon a time there was a unicorn, and then the next person would have a go and say, he lived in a treehouse. And then we would carry on the story. And it's a great way to build up her imagination. It's a great way to sort of expand on those sentences, you know, ready for writing when she's older. And she absolutely loves this. So instead of her saying like, once upon a time there was a unicorn, I'd say like, oh, what was the unicorn like? And she might say there was a sparkly unicorn with rainbow hair. And then she's expanding her vocabulary. She'll be coming up with more difficult, complex sentences. And it's just really, really simple. It's all verbal. But she loves doing this. She will ask me to play this with her again and again and again. So yeah, thank you, Megan's old childminder, because she absolutely adores these. Again, I've just done the same cards with the game ideas on. That's the same as Harry's got. There's 2 more things. So I've just put in a couple of Mr. Men and Little Miss books. So she's got Little Miss Sunshine and the Three Bears and Mr. Tickle in a Tangle. The size of these was perfect to put in, and she loves silly books. And then I've got a Polly Pocket. It's a vintage? It feels wrong saying vintage. It's the kind of Polly Pocket we had when I was a little girl, and she loves these ones. She likes the new ones, but she like absolutely loves these, and I don't blame her. They're just much nicer. So I've put 2 Pollys in so that we can play with it together. Like, look at the detail on that and tell me that Polly Pockets didn't used to be better. I mean, just look at all the... Oh, it's gorgeous. So I know she's gonna love playing with that. And that's it, other than her Pez sweets, which are at the bottom. I hope you found that useful or just interesting if you like having a nosy at things like this. I've tried to keep it pretty cheap, so I've been to like the Works, Aldi, I've made things myself. I've found things that the kids have but don't really play with much anymore, so that they can, so that it seems exciting, but so I'm not buying something new. And I genuinely haven't spent much of anything. All this stuff we will use again. And the only other thing that I'm going to put in, which I've just thought of, is I'm going to get them lollipops each. So they'll have 1 lollipop each, just so they have something to suck, you know, for takeoff and landing, maybe 2 lollipops. Let me know, what's the rule with lollipops? Is it just takeoff or is it landing as well that your ears go a bit funny? I remember when we were kids, my mum would always get us like a nice Chubba Chubs lollipop or something when we went on a plane, just to stop our ears popping. So I feel like that's a tradition I want to carry on with my 2 now. But other than that, that is it. That's all that's going in. Oh, no it's not. I'm lying here. I'm such a liar. Right, this is Megan's version of this. So this will go in my bag, and then I can just get it out. That's gonna fall off. Yeah, this is gonna go in my bag, and I can just get it out when she wants something a little bit different to do. And the whiteboard pen, again, we can use on the cards. And that is it. I promise you, that is it. What do you take? What do you find is really helpful in hand luggage? Do you take water bottles for the kids that you then fill up after you've got through security and stuff like that? Or do you just buy a bottle of water when you get there? I'm kind of thinking that maybe it's just something extra to take that I don't need to, but I can't remember if I did last time or not. Let me know your favourite things to put in hand luggage. What do your kids really enjoy, especially if you travel a lot, because I don't, I have no idea. I would really appreciate any tips or any help, but I was asked for this video, so this is just what I've come up with so far. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please say hello in the comments. I always feel like a bit of an idiot talking to a camera on my own, so it's really nice when I get to chat to you in the comments, and I feel like I'm actually having a conversation with a real person instead of just sat in my kitchen looking weird with a camera in front of me. Have a wonderful rest of the day, whatever you are doing, and I'll see you in my next video.